this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver, a very good morning to you, and today is a very exciting day because we are beginning a brand new and very big project, and I will explain more about that in just one moment. But first, I'm going to go and have my very big breakfast, considering I'm just a cat, and eat an entire cake. Nom 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 nom. Yum, there we go. Barnaby, you can come in and join us. I will be delivering you straight to the doghouse in just one moment. But before we do any of the things that I said about, I'm going to go and add someone to the love garden. And today, to the love garden, the person I'm adding is a yellow beaver. Hello, William. Right, so the person I'm adding to the love garden today is Hugo. And the reason I'm adding Hugo is because he made a laptop, kind of a fake paper laptop, but a laptop all the same, and he did it as if he's kind of watching one of my videos on the laptop, or at least inside of my world, and you can see a picture of him holding it there. So thank you so much for doing that, Hugo, and welcome to my love garden. Right then, I'm going to go to the doghouse, and I'm going to pick which dog is going to be joining me, and I'm picking a very specific person, well, a very specific dog, I guess. I do kind of think of them as people, but yeah, I'm picking a very specific dog today, and that is Gregory Jr., and that is because I am actually building this kind of for Gregory Jr. in a way. So where is he? There he is, Gregory Jr. Normally over at my Funland. I brought him over to the doghouse for now, just so we could go and get him much quicker. And yeah. Right, let me explain what we're doing. We are building a skyscraper. At the moment, I've not got many tall things in my world. I've got the clock tower, there's the Sky High restaurant, which, can I see it from here? Is it going to be too far away? It's too far away, but trust me, it's very tall. And then I got, like, my house is quite tall, but apart from that, there's not much tall in my town. So I thought I will build a skyscraper, and it's going to be for my new business, which is going to be called Stampy Inc., Stampy Incorporated, and it's going to be run by me, as well as my helpers, including you, William Beaver, and all of my dogs and mittens as well. So basically, we're going to have a big skyscraper, and every floor is going to be a different department, which is going to be run by either one of my dogs or my helpers, and then at the very top is going to be the boss's room, which is where I'm going to be. So it's going to be pretty enormous. It's probably not going to be quite as big as the clock tower, but it's going to get close to it, and there's going to be a lot more inside of it, because the clock tower basically is just a tower, just one ladder leading up to the top. This one is going to have something built on every floor. So this is an important one because this is floor number 1. This is the first floor. So Gregory Jr., you are going to be the receptionist. You are going to be the friendly face that everyone sees when they enter the company. The first thing they're going to see is you, and you're going to greet them, and you're going to help them know where to go in the building, and basically be the face of the company. So I've gone 6 along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you can see, I used a few flowers just to mark where the door is going to be. And actually, let's do this all the same, but one back. So I normally like to leave a gap of at least 2 blocks from the path. I don't know why. That's just something that I've always done. So let's just go move this one back. And it's a pretty simple shape. So that goes 6 along there like that. That's where the doorway is going to be. And then we simply go 6 along the side here as well. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. And then you can probably guess what's going to come next. We go 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 6 this way, and hopefully it should all link up perfectly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then here again, this should be in line with the doorway. Looks like it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then diagonal this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, does that fit in? I think that fits in. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Good start. It all seems to fit in. And so the way we're going to do this is the walls are going to be mainly glass, because a lot of skyscrapers are, but they're going to be in the colors of whoever is inside. So of course, Gregory Jr. is white and has a white collar. So I have some white stained glass, which is going to be here for the entire reception. The only exception to the reception is the back here, and this is going to be all filled in with nether brick. And the reason for that is this is where the elevator is going to be, there's going to be a lift, which is going to be going all the way up the top here. And it's going to be a working lift that you can use to make your way up. And there's going to be no redstone in it either, but I'll explain how we're going to do that when we end up actually doing it. So here we need to go 8 blocks high, I believe, including the ground floor here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this row is going to be the same again as we had down there with the nether brick, and this is going to be basically marking the connection to each floor, and you've got to be pretty specific for how high you build it, just for the way I'm going to do the elevator. So this is going to be much bigger than some of the other rooms. A lot of the other rooms are going to be much smaller, but this is just because it's the reception. I kind of wanted kind of more grand tall ceilings for it. So let me just go and double check the height for it. So this one should be the same as the others. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then yeah, this should be the top here. So let's go and build this up to here. So yeah, the reception's going to be, I guess, relatively simple compared to some of the other rooms. We're going to have a pretty fancy chandelier. There's going to be a big desk where Gregory Jr. can sit. And so what I'm going to be doing is after I build each floor, I'm then going to be leaving that dog in the floor to be ready to man it. And we're going to have all sorts of different things. And the idea for the company is that it's all about kind of making these videos or kind of building my lovely world. So all of the dog's roles are going to be, you know, kind of designing things or organizing blocks or kind of all other things that would help me make my videos, just as if we're kind of one giant team making these. And then, yeah, I'm going to have the boss's room just basically because I want to be at the very top, because then that means I'm going to have the best view over the rest of my lovely world. And I should probably speak about this area we're building in. Have you noticed that this is kind of a new area? Like that hill used to go way further down, and I leveled out all of this area here, and on the other side of the theater as well. You may have noticed from a few previous videos because I did it a little while ago, but the idea is for the future of the town in my lovely world is to kind of extend it so it goes all the way this way as well. Because at the moment it's been the town's over there, Funland's over here, and over here there's like a theater and like a few houses, but that's about it. The idea is to have my house as kind of like the center of the town. So that will be the center there, and I'm going to build the town all the way around the house in all directions. One, just because I want more views from my house, and also it means it'll be much quicker to walk to places, and yeah, I just think it's going to be a little bit more interesting that way. So there's going to be a whole bunch of other buildings around here, and this needs to look good as well, because this is going to be one of the views I see every morning from my house. At the moment I can't see my balcony, but because we're going really high, you're going to be able to see like at least the top half of this building from my balcony. And oh, hello, there's a little ocelot's come to say hello. So yeah, you're going to be able to see at least the top half from my balcony. So this place really needs to look good, because yeah, if it doesn't look good, then it's going to be a horrible thing I have to see every single morning. So right then, that's kind of the first layer done then. So William Beaver, do you want to start digging out the floor on the inside? Then we can go and start yeah, putting in the floor the way we want it. It's just going to be of course white wall. It's going to be color coordinated, not just the glass on the outside, but also for the floor as well. The colors of the floor are going to be matching the dogs as well. But what I'm going to do first is add a little bit of detail, which is going to be making its way up the entire building, and just adding some of these, like to make the corners, some of these panels, what are they called? White stained glass pane, that's what they are. So I'm adding some of these into the corner, and these are going to be the entire way up, not like straight up like that, but basically all of these gaps between the windows. And can I reach them? There we go, I can just about reach them. So these are going to be kind of the whole way across, basically everywhere where there's nether brick, which is going to be between all of the floors, there's just going to be some of these glass panes for no reason other than it does look quite nice. So that's kind of the reason for that, because it all looks a little bit too simple. I did kind of a mock-up in my sketchbook world, and I have done a behind the scenes recording for this as well. So if you like watching my behind the scenes video, I'll be leaving links to that in the description once we've built a little bit more. So I did kind of a rough design of what it would look like, and I think it is going to look pretty cool. Of course, I can end up changing it, and I don't know what it's going to look like actually in my world compared to everything else, but overall I think it should look pretty nice. And then there's a pretty funky design that I've come up with for the very top, kind of the ceiling above my office and the roof. Of course, we are a long way away from that, so we don't need to worry about that too much for now, but just know I have plans for the future. But today this is all about Gregory Jr. It's really nice because a lot of my dogs, you know, I care a lot about them, and, you know, I take a dog with me every video, and it's a big part of my world, but I do sometimes have a tendency of picking up the dog, taking them to where we're building, sitting them down, and kind of ignoring them for the rest of the video. It isn't that right, and it's wrong of me. It's wrong of me, isn't it, Gregory Jr.? So this way, each dog can kind of have their own special time and an episode all about just that one single dog. And as I said, today is about Gregory Jr. So it looks like William Beaver's done a good job kind of filling in breaking away the floor. So let's go and try and start filling it in. So of course, it's going to be white wool for the floor here. And then what we're going to do for the other floors is basically a ring of color around the outside. And then the rest of the floor is just going to be filled in white as well, because it's kind of like the dog's collar. Because like I want the rooms to be based around the colors of the dogs, but the dogs are mainly white. So it's mainly going to be white and then just one kind of strip of color around the outside. And we're going to use carpets as well, because the floor of one room will be the ceiling for the next room. So if we use blocks, then that means the colors won't match. So we're going to do all of the floor and ceilings with white wool, and then just place carpets around the top. Then that way, you'll only be able to see the carpets from the room in the top, and you know we're going to have plenty of room to build a bunch of other things inside of the room as well. So let's go and get all of this flooring down, and then I'll talk a little bit more about what's going to be kind of actually inside of it. So it's mainly going to be all about the desk. There's going to be a giant reception desk right in the middle of the room, kind of like a big round reception desk. Like I just wanted it to look like an important building. It's not an important building. It's basically all just for fun, but I want it to seem like it is. So we can go and put a big round spruce desk kind of right bang in the middle of the room. So let's kind of work out where the middle of the room is first. So there's kind of like 2 blocks to make the middle. So if I line it up here and then line these up with the doorway, I believe that's kind of the middle of the room here. And then let's kind of just do like a round shape around the outside like this. So let's maybe go this along, maybe like 4, and then we can kind of go diagonal a bit, and then maybe go 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then kind of do this just to make this round. Do you reckon this is this big enough for you, Gregory Jr., or do you want a bigger desk? Let's kind of do the entire thing and see how it looks. I think that looks good. I think that looks pretty cool. Then the only other thing we'd need to do is to double this one up here, because we're going to have a computer on that one there, and I'm going to show you the style we're going to do the computer as well. And actually, what might be a good thing to do before we do that is just to add some lights in, because it is starting to get dark now. So I will make my first of many crafting tables that I'm going to need to make, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do the lights, because I didn't want to put torches in, because I didn't think torches would really fit in. Also, I can't really put torches in anyway, just because all of the walls are going to be glass. Then there's going to be carpets down here, so I don't even think I could really put torches down anywhere. So I am going to be using glowstone, and I thought I'd do kind of glowstone on columns, if that makes sense. So let's go and make some trapdoors, because we're going to have some of these as well. I need to make a few more of them. And there's basically just going to be in each corner of the room a few different kind of poles of light, I guess. So let's go and grab the glowstone. We've got our trapdoors here as well, and we're just going to do it kind of in line with here, and put this light down. I don't want to put it right up against the wall, because in some of the other rooms there's going to be the carpet there, which means I wouldn't be able to put the fence pole down there anyway. So I need to make a bunch more of these trapdoors. I really underestimated how many I was going to need to make to do all of these. But yeah, that's a pretty simple light, kind of off the ground like that, kind of as if it was just like a floor lamp or something. So I'm kind of just going in a little bit like this and just doing it the same on each side. And it should add enough light. Of course, in the day, which is kind of when most people would be here anyway, you're going to have all of the windows. So it's going to be kind of completely lit up from that anyway. But this is just another way. And while I do this, William Beaver, do you want to start doing the ceiling above us? I've got some orange wool on me here. I got some. There's some more in the pen over there if you need some. So we need 1 strip of orange wool around the outside, and then the rest just filled in with white wool. And then I can go and build the chandelier in a moment once he's gone and filled that in. But let's just go and add the last couple lights down here. So I think I did them all about here. I kind of just want them to be roughly symmetrical. It doesn't matter too much exactly where they are. I just kind of want it all to match with the other ones. And what are you thinking, by the way, Gregory Jr.? This is all for you after all. I kind of tried to pair what the jobs the dogs are doing with kind of the personality of the dogs and kind of the things that I know the dogs like. And some of the roles the dogs have are more important than others. I don't want to reveal now what all of the jobs are. I kind of want to leave it as surprises for the different videos that they're coming up for, and the helpers as well. I'm not going to tell any of my helpers what it is they're going to be doing until they do it, and I'll see whether they want to do it or if they outright refuse. They don't need to do a job interview or anything. They can go straight into doing the work, though. Anyway, so yeah, there we go. That's the way this is with the lights. Let's go and add in the computer then. So I'm going to go and just make a painting, and then I'm going to do kind of the standard computer style, which everyone does, but I just think it's the best way to do it. So if I do a block of white wall kind of around about there, I can put the painting on as if it's the screen. That kind of looks almost like a screensaver, doesn't it? So yeah, we'll have that one as the screen, and then for the keyboard, we can just use a pressure plate, and then we can use a stone button, which kind of works as a mouse a little bit, clicking the mouse kinda. This is about the best we can do. It's a little bit wonky, but that's about as close as we can have for a mouse. Anyway, and then let's go and do a chair as well. And I guess we could use, let's do like stone bricks for the chair, just to make it different from all of the rest of the wood which is in the room. Is that enough? No, I think I need to make more of these stone bricks, and then I should be able to make some stone brick chairs. And then we can, yeah, we can go and put some some signs on the side of this as well, just to add that extra level of decorations. And Gregory Jr., this is going to be where you will be sitting. This is your desk. If I try and get Gregory Jr. to come here, he can sit down. And oh wait, no, there's one more thing I need to do, because Gregory Jr. likes the cold, okay? Because he normally spends his time either on the golf course, which is made of ice, or in the doggy hockey game, which is also coincidentally made of ice. So I thought I'd make it so when Gregory Jr. comes to work, he feels at home and has what he likes. So down here, I'm going to have a block of ice, just so he can feel cold the way he likes to. So there we go, Gregory Jr. Don't think that I don't think about, how to make you happy. So let's go and sit Gregory Jr. down there. Not actually on the chair, but just on the ice blocker in front of it. And then we can have I forgot to bring one with me. I was going to have a plant pot or something down as well, but I forgot to have one. But that's okay. We don't need to worry about that too much for now. And oh, hello, are you inside or outside? Looks like it's outside, but yeah, luckily I saw William Beaver put on all of his diamond armor, so we should be pretty well protected. But that might be a nice reminder to put a door frame down. That is, I don't know why, just jogged my memory seeing all of those googlies. And I should also probably make some more pressure plates as well if I'm going to put these down. So let's just go and to have a couple of these. I just went for an iron door just to kind of fit it in with the rest of the style. Seeing as most things are white, I think iron doors made the most sense. That is not where the iron door is supposed to be, though. It's supposed to go here like that. Then we can go and put a pressure plate there and there. I suddenly got scared that there's going to be a googly sneaking up behind me, but it looks like we're all okay. All right, then let's go and we can add some benches in, just so people can go and have somewhere to sit down. So I'm mainly using spruce here, just because I kind of wanted to use the same style of wood throughout the entire building, you know, kind of as if it was one building that was all perfectly designed by someone better than me. So it's all very going to be spruce, and also, as many of you know, spruce is just my favorite type of wood anyway in Minecraft, so why wouldn't I use spruce? So let's go and grab another sign and put it down here. Then we can do the same, and I want to add just kind of more officey type things. I'm going to add some potted plants. I think will look quite good in here. So let's go and add some of them in. And I think the best way to do like kind of like hedges, I guess, like kind of bigger potted plants, is to use cauldrons actually. So if I go and make myself a couple cauldrons, if I can find where cauldrons are. I always struggle crafting things that I don't craft very often. Like I'm generally okay at crafting most things pretty quick, but then there's just a few things like bookcases and stuff, things that you don't craft very regularly. I just always struggle to actually find them. It might be in this section? Nowhere? Where are cauldrons? They've got to be right. They're with buckets. They're with buckets. Let's go and make 4 of these, and let's just kind of put them maybe in the corners here, and then in the corners down, or which way did I do it? Okay, in line with that there and that there. And this, by the way, this is going to be an elevator. This is going to be where the elevator leads up. And actually, I might want to move these a little bit further back on this side, just because I don't want it to block where the elevator is. So let's maybe place them down there, and then we can go and do the Actually, are these in line? No, yeah, I need to do these one further back here, and then I'm just going to go and get some leaf blocks. I can just go and shear them away with my shears, and then that way I'll be able to go and add in those potted plants there. So there should be a tree nearby. There's also a bunch of ghouls. Oh, there's a witch. There's a witch in all of the sheep. Let's go to a tree over here. Let's go to this birch tree rather than right next to the witch, and let's just go and grab a few of these leaves. And out comes William Beaver with his diamond sword to go and deal with them all. And yeah, all we need to do with these is just go and place them down. Let's do 2 blocks high just to add a little bit more decoration. We can go and do them down there, these here as well, and then these down there as well, like that. And there we go. This is starting to look pretty good. Let's go to the outside, and it'll give you a good idea of kind of what sort of style we're looking at here. So of course I need to go in and add more of these are going to be on all of the corners. Oh, did you get poisoned, William Beaver? That's not very good. Yeah, I need to add more of these in up the side here like this. I need to work out what lighting I'm going to add on the outside as well, because I've kind of planned the lighting on the inside, but I haven't planned the outside very much. So what I think I'm going to do, rather than kind of completely building the outside of this building and then the inside, we're just kind of going to build up one floor at a time. So we're going to build the outside and then the inside and kind of just gradually go higher and higher and higher until we get to the very top. So I think I'm going to leave this one for now. The only other thing I really wanted to add into the inside was a chandelier, but I kind of come up with a bit of a fancy idea for the pattern for that, and I probably won't have time to do it quickly now. So what the plan is then for the next episode is I'll finish off the last final few finishing touches we need to do here. I'll also show you how we're going to do the lift, and then we can work on the next floor, and you can probably guess which dog is going to be on the next floor, because that is of course going to be Sherbet. That's why the orange is there. But sadly, that is the end of this episode here. Hopefully you're excited to see what this skyscraper is going to end up looking like. I want to say a very big thank you to William Beaver for helping me. A very big thank you to Gregory Jr. for volunteering to be my receptionist. Well, I kind of volunteered him for the role, but he seems happy about it. But that is the end of this episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!